Nearly 84 years since Amelia Earhart and her navigator went missing somewhere over the Pacific Ocean during their historic attempt to circle the globe. Well, now a San Diego man is revealing some letters that may provide some clues as to what happened to them on that ill-fated flight. He showed them to our Maria Arcega-Dunn, who has more on this fascinating piece of history.
And it really is a piece of history, Andrew. It's the first time these letters have ever been released to the public. 4 letters written by Amelia Earhart's navigator, Captain Fred J. Noonan. One 17-page letter in particular has aerospace experts reeling.
This is a significant piece to a puzzle. It's well worded, it's very descriptive.
These photos, old newspaper clippings and letters are not just memories of an era long gone.
Here he was describing what it was, what it meant to them, Amelia herself, his feelings.
They're a piece of history and a clue in one of the most popular unsolved mysteries of our time, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart.
Through the years, I've been very fortunate in the type of flying I've done not to have more accidents.
The letters were sent during a period of 3 years from 1935 to 1937 to Hunter Person's mother, Beverly, when she was just a teenager.
It describes, the flight like no one has ever read it before.
And they were handwritten by Captain Fred J. Noonan, Amelia Earhart's navigator who was with her on the tragic flight.
It was exciting finding it after all those years, because it was kind of lost for a while.
Hunter and his best friend James Allard were there when his mother discovered them 40 years ago, hidden away in his grandfather's roll desk. She explained that Captain Noonan was a close friend of the family and that the two of them began writing when she was just 15 years old.
She brought it out and I started reading the letter, and by the time I got to page 4, where he talked about relying on celestial navigation, the hair stood up on the back of my head.
There are 4 pieces of mail dating back to 1935. In all, Captain Noonan describes his historic flights made by he and the female flyer. But it's this 17-page letter that is of particular interest to Earhart enthusiasts.
It's an exciting letter, like I say, it tells the whole trip, and the last postmark was from Bandung, Java.
It's postmarked June 23, 1937, and mailed from the Grand Hotel in Indonesia. 8 days later, on July 2nd, the duo, on their way to Howland Island during one of the last legs of their flight, issued a radio call from somewhere over the Pacific Ocean and then vanished. And despite numerous and extensive search missions, very little confirmed evidence of the pilots and their Lockheed Electra plane were ever found.
The letters remained stashed away for decades, but experts say it's one of the few, if not the only, first-hand account of the ill-fated flight.
They found the Bismarck, the German battleship. They found the Titanic and other things in the world. But this is a mystery that everyone would like to solve.
Historians like Jim Kidrick of the San Diego Air and Space Museum say the 17-page letter is significant because it is the last known letter written prior to the flyers disappearing. It contains specific details, dates, countries, cities, and weather challenges, along with every sight, sound, and emotion felt during that fateful flight.
Nothing like this, okay? There is no recounting. This is like someone's a journal. This is like their diary. It's a reveal that we just never expected. I never expected to ever read something like this, ever.
Hunter says it's important his mother's letters end up in the right hands to hopefully one day provide some answers as to what may have happened to Amelia Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan.
They're out there somewhere. It's just a question of how far off course they were and what happened. Did they run out of gas?
And there are other letters that exist and were written to others during that flight. However, this letter, according to experts, is the last complete account of the trip, just days before the pilots and their plane went missing.
It's such a fascinating story, one of the obviously great mysteries of our time. How did you learn about these letters? What happens to them now?
Well, I found out about them because we have mutual friends. And when I heard about the letters, I said, this is something. And so I brought them to the Air and Space Museum, who then got them to historians. Historians were the ones who told us how significant they were and what a find they were. So now word has spread, obviously, about the letters. The owner has them right now, and he is considering, he wants them displayed ultimately in a museum or somewhere, but it sounds like a lot of collectors are looking to buy these items. So we'll see what happens.
Maybe a collector will buy it and display it.
And maybe they'll go and search, and maybe we'll go find them.
Perhaps we can finally get that answer.
Absolutely.
All right, Maria, thank you.